with me, but usually on Michigan Movement, for some reason, I think you're the first soul rock blues singer that I've had.
Really?
You're the first one on Michigan Movement, I want to say.
Wow, that's great. It's great being the first, I'll tell you that. I'm honored, Angelina, you know, and I went to this school, so, you know what? Thank you.
That's another thing.
Thank you for being letting me be the first.
Everyone, ELIZA, she is a Wayne State alum.
Yes.
And what was you majored in opera?
Well, music with
Okay.
an emphasis in opera and, you know, piano and stuff, but mostly it was an all-around degree.
Okay.
Bachelor's degree, and it was a fabulous, fabulous time. And the students, and I'm still friends with now, we still work together, we do gigs together, we travel together. So it's a nice camaraderie.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And also, I know, I was kind of checking it out, you have you're really internationally known. Now, did that start off, because I know when you were in the music department from Wayne State, you guys would travel a lot throughout Europe, and then now everyone heard, the album that we're going to be talking about today is Messing with the Fool,
Right.
and that, wasn't it somewhere in Germany that they were talking about it? So you are getting out the tunes.
We're getting legs, yeah. We're getting this record. Look, I traveled Europe with the choirs when I went to school here.
Okay.
So we were in the choir competition, we'd win first place and all that, okay? So then I started singing, you know, in my own band, blah, blah, yada, yada. So it just progressed into what this is, this new album. All that work, all those years turned into this new album, Messin' with the Fool, which is a blues, rock, soul combination. And it won the music award the Detroit Music Award. It won for Best Recording in the blues category, so that was really great. And I won Best Songwriter for rock.
I was going to say, I saw, and you were nominated for 5.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's very tough competition, and they're all great, all the people who are nominated, so it's like, to be in that, you know, category was great, you know. But to win that one, that's really the one I was really close to my heart, because it's like so much work went into it, and so I'm really happy about it. But yeah, we're going to go to Europe because it's getting a ton of airplay in Germany and London, so we're probably going to hit the road. We're planning on hopefully this summer to get over there and support all the radio play, or the fall.
Great. And so, everyone, if you haven't had a chance to listen to ELIZA NEALS, you really do a great job of sharing the Motown sound.
Thanks.
So, but let's talk about that for a little bit. Kind of tell the students how you feel, where the Motown sound is right now currently. I mean, you're my first one of kind of having on the show.
Okay.
So, but why is that? So, I know, I would say maybe Mayor Hawthorne, kind of, he's giving us some of that sound, but, and then we have you.
Right, Mayor Hawthorne, right, he's embracing the Motown. I feel like the people from Europe who come over here really like appreciate Motown even more than we do in the States, you know?
Yeah.
And so my job is to take it back from Europe to where it was originated in Detroit. So that's why when I travel, the name Detroit Diva came out of that whole movement, and the people love Detroit. They like to embrace someone from Detroit because they know the music here is so great. So that's where that name came from.
Yeah, I adore the name.
Yeah,
too.
it was like in New York, so it was like the Detroit Diva's here. I'm like, okay, so that's what they start calling me. Like when I go out of town, because when I come back here, it's like, oh gosh, you know, everybody here is a diva.
Who says such a thing? Oh yeah.
We're all divas in Detroit.
Well, no, see, they can't handle I've seen your fashion sense. And oh God, I was like, oh man, well, you gotta look spiffy for because usually I'm in the little hub for my show, and I was like, you're gonna look decent today, Angelina.
Oh,
you're gonna look decent.
You look adorable. And I just usually dress up, and I try to do something retro. I always try to do something, okay, whether it be the shoes, the glasses. But I just met Barrett Strong, the guy who wrote Her Through the Grapevine, here in Detroit, like 10, 12 years ago. We started writing songs. He's my mentor, and I just wanted to put that, you know, back into my music that we wrote, and that's what we're doing, and people are liking it, and it's catching on.
And how was it working with him? I know that was, you know, Hitsville. Yeah. That was a great time. So working with him, have you had a lot of course he's given you advice.
Oh yeah.
But is it general, or is it do you have a good connection?
Oh, we have a very good connection. At first I was very intimidated by the whole thing because the last person he worked with was like Marvin Gaye. So to have that kind of singer, and then I have, I mean, it helped me, I can't even explain it. It's just like on the job training, like, like the soul, on the streets of Detroit, like sing or die.
That's the exact place where you need to learn.
Yeah, that's where I learned. All my training came from I grew up in a musical family, then my sisters and I would sing, and it was like diverse, classic rock, all the way from Crosby, Stills, Nash, Neil Young, to Motown, to funk, to bootsy, to, funkadelic, and like all these things mixed together became that.
Yeah. So let's talk about, listening to the album, of course, digging a lot of the songs. What were some of the things that you were looking for? I know, and I love the name of one of your No Frogs, what is it, No Frogs for Snakes in '08?
Yeah.
I love that. I'm liking the names too.
Really? Thanks.
So what were you kind of looking for to do with Messin' with a Fool?
I really wanted to bridge together just more of a raw vibe, like more of like the Motown beats and like sensibilities with more of a blues edge, like, because every time I sing, people are like, oh, you sound like Etta James. I'm like, gosh, thank you, like, I can die now, But, so putting that with all that, like the experiences of Motown with my raw rock blues stuff live, I just want to bridge those together.
Yeah.
And just try to make it work, and people are getting it.
Now, everyone, what you have to do, my favorites, Michigan Movement, is what you have to go listen to, Pig. I'm loving that one, and then In Charge.
Oh, cool.
And then, I mean, the video for Misery, that's released, right?
Yes.
I was gonna say, I know I saw some of that,
Yeah.
and I really love the videos because
Thank you.
it's not just we're gonna watch a female artist sing now. I like the graphics, and I don't really know how to describe it to the listeners. Besides that, you have to go watch it right now.
Yeah.
But
right.
so how do you what do you want to give through your videos? Do you want to I like how you do take it back with a lot of, and the neon tires. I recognize that of going down.
8 Mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recognize that. So do you want to keep doing that with your videos, or do you think later on you may end up, but I like what you're doing with it.
Thank you. I don't know. It's like everything that we approach is kind of like, it's like not really that planned out, Angelina.
Yeah.
It just kind of like comes together. We kind of feel the music, and like the music makes you feel a certain way, and then I try to like put the feeling I get from the music into how the video should look. So we shoot it, and then we might do things after to give it some grunge or some grit or some haziness or some feeling you get. So it's not just, oh, I'm sitting at the piano going blah 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 blah. No, I want it
for the whole video.
Yeah, I just want it to be like more psychedelic. I don't know, just something like where you're taken somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that. You're taken somewhere else, and you can see a lot of your influences. And I was checking out your Tumblr. Everyone, make sure that you check out ELIZA NEALS. She's on Facebook. I know I was checking out her music on Reverb Nation, Twitter, definitely. But your Tumblr, I was liking that, and also at the bottom, Jessica Rabbit. I'm a lover of Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
So, and then when I was watching the Misery, I think it was Misery. Where did you have the blue dress on?
Misery.
There you go.
Yeah, I just found that dress, and then I love her too. It's like when I put on that dress, I felt like her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? It just, the hair and the thing, like it just became like something I was just like larger than life, just came together like that.
Well, everyone, you can really tell that from her music. You channel a lot of different things. I mean, you're channeling, we have Jessica Rabbit, you're channeling, it's the Motown sound.
Right.
So you really have that soulful grit in your voice, and that's why I liked it.
Oh, thank you.
And I know everyone else. Everyone knows kind of my funk. If you can dance to it, and if you can feel it at the same time, and that's what your music is giving everyone. So I know definitely what we're going to do. I'm playing Misery, Pig, and then I'm going to do probably In Charge. Is there any other one that you want to...
You know what, a good one that's Motown-y that I thought came out was ESP. That's kind of
okay.
That's kind of Motown-y too. Like I try to, like every song isn't exactly the same, but I try to like at least have a couple with the homage to like those beats and the grooves, and Tino Gross produced it, and he's in the Howling Diablos, and he's very, very iconic producer in Detroit. He put his cool blues like vibe in there, so you know it's a Motown blues explosion.
Yeah.
I guess, but you play what you like. I mean, whatever. ESP is great too. I like all those.
All right.
I mean, I feel them all.
Well, we're going to start off with ESP, and I want to thank you for coming
Thank you,
to
Angelina.
WAY, and thank you for visiting us back at Wayne
Yes,
State.
yes. I'll come by anytime. I'm planning this tour. I'm going to play House of Blues in LA next.
Okay.
Back to New York, either Cutting Room or the Iridium. And then, of course, I come back here every month because I still live in Ferndale.
Yeah.
I go back and forth to spread the music around. I'm trying to get the Detroit music. Besides, we got Kid Rock, we got White Stripes, we got to have another girl come out. So
We need ELIZA NEALS.
yeah, we got to take it back from like the Brits.
Yeah.
I mean, much respect for them, but we need someone from the state,
Exactly.
from Detroit.
From Detroit,
Yes.
that's what we need, everyone. And
Yes.
so, thank you for coming on Michigan Movement. I hope to see you again.
I hope to see you
Hope to
too,
see you again.
Angelina. I'll be back.
All right, everyone. You are going to listen to ESP right now, and then we're going to go to In Charge. Thank you for listening to Michigan Movement with ELIZA NEALS.